Hi everyone. We are Group 4. I'm Rohan, and along with my partner Aditya, we have picked the topic FIFA player data visualization. So the basic motivation for our project was to create a powerful visual and analytical tool for FIFA player data visualization, which helps both clubs as well as casual viewers and watchers of the game to analyze and to compare different kinds of players in FIFA 23. So our data was taken from Kaggle, uh, from a FIFA 23 data set, and we selected the top 1,000 players from that, and we have tried to visualize using multiple charts and plots. So now Aditya will tell you about some of the charts.
Okay. So the first chart that we have here is the world map. That is the central chart that is connected with all the remaining charts. So looking at the world map, we can see that uh, there are different countries or different regions represented on it. Each one of the countries has one league associated with it, and for each one of them, there are going to be players playing for that country, players playing for the league of that country. And based on whenever we click that, whenever we click on a particular country, we would be able to understand the player distributions and the player statistics for that for the players playing for that particular country or for the league of that particular country. So I'll explain first of all the bar chart and the pie chart. So here, when we click on a particular country, we can see that the bar chart changes. And I mean, a lot of other plots change, but we can also see that the bar chart also changes and the pie chart changes. So first, let's start with the bar chart. The bar chart consists of uh, a, a plot on the player distributions by nationality. So what this means is that when we click on a particular country, in the bar chart, we'll be able to see what percentage of a particular country plays for the league of this particular country. What percentage of players that play for this particular country belong to some other country. So, for example, in this case, the country that we have clicked on is France, and in that case, the top five nationalities or the top five nationalities from which players playing for this league come from are France, Brazil, Portugal, Spain, and Cote d'Ivoire. And in this case, we see that for France, we see that the highest number of players playing for it are coming from France. The second highest are from Brazil, Portugal, and Spain. And the last one is the Cote d'Ivoire. And other than that, we have some other countries as well. When we click, there are some other, for example, Italy. In case of Italy, we see that there is a slightly more even distribution, and there are almost equal number of players coming from Italy and Brazil. The second, after that, followed by Argentina, France, and Netherlands. The pie chart, on the other hand, gives us the number of players overall playing for a particular country. So it gives us, I mean, amongst all the players that are playing for all these various European countries that we can see here, or Eurasian countries that we can see here, 24.6% of them are playing for England. The second highest number is for Italy, 19.5%. The third highest number is for Spain, 19.5%, and the fourth highest for Germany, 13.8%, etc., and etc. This pie chart gives us an idea of how popular the sport is in that particular country. Since uh, if a particular sport is popular in a country, then there would be more number of players playing for it. If a particular league is really popular across the world, then there's a higher chance that players would want to play for it, and hence the pie chart distribution that we see. Further, we have the PCB plot, the PCA pie plot, and the player profiles. I'll be giving over to Rohan for the same.
Moving on to the PCP plot, this is the PCP plot of all the countries, and we have used the access to be all the different skill attributes that a player has according to their FIFA stats. And it consists of various skills like overall pace, shooting, and so on. And we've used some kind of edge bundling here to resolve the straight lines into splines. And we have various features in our PCP. So one of our features is that if we click on one of the position groups, such as goalkeeper, then we get a filter of only all the goalkeepers, and we can clearly see that goalkeepers have like a lower pace compared to all other players. Whereas if we click on defender, then we can kind of see that they have like lower shooting, passing, and dribbling compared to a very high defending rating and high physique. If we move to the midfielders, we see they have a more even distribution of all the attributes, whereas attackers generally have very high pace as well as high dribbling attributes. Um, we this PCP kind of helps us to evaluate the similarity of two players. And also, if we hover on one of the lines here, so the top line here is of Neymar Jr. We can clearly see that Neymar is like slightly above, like better at everyone in like some attributes such as passing and dribbling and so on. And if we want to like compare players by their abilities, we can pick like closer lines to each other. And if I pick, let's say, Mbappe in this case, so we can see that the player profile is updated as well as the PCA plot here. So moving on to the profile, the player profile gives us like a FIFA card kind of visualization where a player's nationality, their current club that they play for, as well as all their attributes are listed in one nice format. Along with that, we have a radar plot, and this radar plot kind of shows the different attributes in a nice visualization. And this radar plot is here for comparison. So, to give an example, if we want to compare Kylian Mbappe with, let's say, Messi, so we can do that. Obviously, Mbappe is like a younger, like a player with more potential. So some of his attributes you can see like pace and physique and shooting are like above Messi, but Messi clearly excels in passing and dribbling still. So this radar plot is used for comparison. Moving on to the biplot, here we have a PCA biplot where we have done a transfer market value analysis of the players. What we did is first we created a biplot. That is, we converted all the player points into a two-dimensional chart, and we have divided this chart into four quadrants. One is the established stars. These are the one who have like high performance and high value. The young talent with the high potential and moderate value, the veterans with a declining value and solid performance, as well as the hidden gems with undervalued performers. And we have created clusters based on our own interpretation. That is based on how good they are, how undervalued they are compared to their player overall rating. That is, the player with a higher overall rating but a lower value is technically a bargain player. So what we have identified as a bargain player. A fair value player is one who has a decent overall and a decent value as well. And at the top, we have like our premium players like Lewandowski, for example, who are valued at quite a lot. But they're I mean, they're valued also quite a lot, but they're also extremely good players. So if clubs want to like target a player, for example, they should be looking at the green clusters over here at the bottom. These are the ones who are the actual bargain players. So, for example, El Sharawi is an absolute bargain player. Um, and this is our PCA biplot, and we have some certain features for the PCA biplot. This is color by value. Obviously, we can also color it by the position. And coloring it by the position, if we select goalkeeper, then it's also linked to the PCP plot, and we can see all the lines for the goalkeeper in the PCP plot. In the PCP plot, again, we have multiple features such as we can use some filtering here. if we use this filtering, then we'll only get like players within that particular filter. So we can see Ederson, who's like one of the highest rated goalkeepers, coming in the one of the top overall filters. So we can also reset the filters. And uh, there's also the ability to like move the different axes. So we can move like dribbling, for example, here, and so on, just to give like a good idea of the correlation of the players against their attributes. So this is basically our entire visualization. We have tried to create simple maps. We have tried to create some complex maps. We have tried to generate some insights from these complex maps, and also in general try to create a good visual and analytical tool. So that's about it from our side. Thank you.